There are 195 countries in this whole wide world, and each of these countries, a greater percentage of them, sorry, I wanted to do professionalism in this video, but then I realized I didn't know. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. You're welcome. So guys, there are actually 195 countries in this whole world, and in each of these countries we have different states, we have different provinces, we have different villages, we have different this, we have different that. And in each of these 195 countries, we have some countries that they are autonomous, we have some that they are dependent on each other. For example, in Nigeria, use of plastic or disposable this was banned in Lagos State, but then it was not banned in Oyo State and any other state like that. So that means it was just Lagos that you cannot use this type of disposable plate. But then if you go to other states in Nigeria, you can use it. Whereas in this same Nigeria, we have some rules that, for example, the governor of Oyo State, Seyi Makinde, cannot just come and say, oh, all of you should go like this. Governor, you know, why not? Like that. Whereas we have some countries like that, that this particular state or governor can give this rule that you guys should move against the whole country, they will obey it. Do you understand what I'm trying to talk about in the sense of in talk? I'll say, when I mean autonomosity, dependency. So in as much as Seyi Makinde, for example, I'm using the governor of my state because I know majority of my viewers are going to be Nigerians. So we have some rules that as a governor of a state, they can say, oh, in this state you cannot do this, in this state you cannot do this, and then the president of Nigeria will not feel, oh, you are going against, there's this rule that there's this rule like that. Like if a governor is trying to turn back the whole country, I've forgotten that they used to call it in government or social status. If you remember it, put it in the comment section. But then all those small laws, don't use this thing, we don't want it in this state, nobody's going to raise an eyebrow. But then if Seyi Makinde comes and say, oh, for you to work in this particular organization of a something, you need this, you need that. Whereas you know in Nigeria we have governing organization, for example for nurses, they have nursing and midwifery council. So you know, cannot just wake up and say, for nurses, so for you to work in this place, you instead of nursing degree, you can use biology. Nursing and midwifery council, that's the head office is that, but you're like is it mind, you know, something like that. But whereas we have some countries like that they have this autonomous, like they can set their own rules according to their own how they feel like, and the president will not say and that's because these different states, they have their own licensing body, and that's why in states like this, when you get your license in this state, for you to move to another state in that same country, you have to fulfill the requirement of that state. I'm sure you understand the explanation I'm trying to give. So that's for you to know that in as much as we have 195 countries, in each of these countries, one rule does not rule all of them. We have some countries that they practice autonomosity like that different states have their own licensing body, their own rules and their own regulations. So now you can say, this state like that. I hope you understand that. Just like for example now, in Canada, Nova Scotia and some other province, they're allowing nurses to enter, nurses from Nigeria and this without any extra requirements. Whereas the other provinces say, no, instead of me to give you people free access to come and practice as a nurse, I rather choose tongues. But then other provinces, so yeah, come, as long as you have your license, just enter. But then the president of Canada is not saying, no, you Nova Shaka Swan. They are going against our rule. I hope you understand the explanation I just gave like this. Having understood that, now let's move forward. So now, I was just on my own though. That was one of my, I don't go this year. That was last year. Yes, last year. I was like, is there no country we can move without exam and all of that? I'm like, that's how I said, well, give me time to make research. You know, with this explanation I give that there are 195 countries. So imagine the states I went to, checking 195 countries, checking the states of the 195 countries, checking the provinces of the 195 countries, checking the pathway and mapping it like this. You know, like it's not a day job, it's not a 2-day job, it's not a 2-1 job. And you know that anytime I go through stress like this, I charge for my services. Yes, you got it. So, should I tell you my charge first, or let me tell you the package that comes with this particular one? And for those of you that used to have an issue with me charging for my service, I'm giving you hints, yo. When I derive country, you go split down, divide them into province. Each of the province you go define the state. Inside state you go define the villages. Then you go count outside. Which of the villages in this country where they find no exam, you go to point out like that. Very simple, very easy. You understand? But if you want to enjoy the baby girl life, like you don't want to go through stress, you get people like us where people do research on your PR, you come and give me result alpha, not be result, and you'll be bad. Because anytime I'm like, I want to quit, I'm tired of research. When I remember that, if you find this thing, you come online, you're gonna try for this thing in a ginger, it motivate person. So if evolution is paying me, you know what to do, not do your research. But if you want to enjoy the particular life, you just have to go straight to the point. Education, research of fair, I cannot be this sleepless night to be doing research. Why you are your house, yes, nine. I know they do. I feel like say YouTube pay me. You say start your own YouTube channel, be doing your sleepless night research. I come and be giving us for a free ship so that YouTube is gonna pay you too. So let me give you the specs of this package, or should I tell you my charge first? So now, as we are saying, okay. So what is that required? So since I said it's one village like that, it's not. Some of you will be discouraged. I don't want to go to a village. It's not as if it's a village, but you know that. For example, let me use Canada again. Canada, for example, if you move to a particular province, even like Australia, if you move to a particular province, right, they used to give money for coming. The village that you will see as village is not their own village. If you are coming from a country like Nigeria and they are telling you that this particular place is a village, you and I know that it's like city to us. So, of course, just for it not to look like, oh, it's a village, I checked the safety level, I checked everything and all of those things. There is nothing wrong with this particular place. Absolutely nothing. But you know that these citizens of these countries, how you do not what is Jerry? Because when you do not Jerry, I don't know why some people are running away from some particular this thing. Majority of these people, you know, they want to go to other countries as well. They might be moving for different reasons. Like, you understand? Especially if they actually grew up in that state. Just say, for example, if they have to post people NYC, you know that many people want to choose Lagos, Abuja, yeah. But then if they post it to Ibadan, you'll be like, if they post it to Ondo, if they post it to this like that, right? Before insurgents came, some people say this video is long, please you can skip, but let me just try and explain to try and encourage people that this place is not bad. You know, then there was nothing wrong with Kano, Kaduna, Zamfara, and all of those. Before those insurgents came, it was like a fun thing. Like you're leaving the west, leaving the east, going to another district. It was really fun. Like for example, my own parents, they served in Kano, they served in the north, and it's like it was a good experience for them. Nothing was bad. But then in reality, people be like, not, can you come? So for me, because of that, I checked this country is safe, this area is safe, nothing absolutely is wrong with this place. But then people just feel like, and outside that there's just natural shortage, there, especially because there's natural shortage, especially because you know this type of countries that they used to make life hard for people. They need you as a foreigner to come, but they'll make life hard for you. Like Canada now, Canada is making life hard for people, for skilled workers. But now you see that there are some provinces that now open up. For example, for nurses, they say, not even do exam, just they come. We have so many countries like that. They undergoing shortage, but instead of them to allow you to come, they will rather choose stones. So this country, this province, this village, what's it called? Say, you know why shitting you? Please, if you want to come, be coming. You understand? They say you should be coming. Like, Sure, you've understood that. So there's nothing wrong absolutely with this place. There's no safety, anything. There's no throwing bomb. There's nothing absolutely is just wrong. It's just a normal routine of people that don't want to move to a particular province or to a particular village, and it happens even in Canada that nothing is happening. We still have their own citizens that everybody wants to stay in Ontario, everybody wants to stay in Toronto, whereas these other rural areas, they're undergoing shortage. Just even in Australia too, same thing. Even this one, I'm even using Australia and Canada to do example. You don't even know whether it's Australia that I'm saying or whether it's Canada that I'm saying. But there is one village in each of this country. See, when I'm making videos like this, sometimes it can be really so confusing, so that your mind will go like this, go like this. So that you come up and I come and mention one village inside Canada. Or like, don't be, this guy, as I was saying, my people. So, no exam required, you, and your monthly basic salary. When I mean basic salary means like starting salary, no allowance added, no anything like that. Minimum is 9,000 euros. Yes, 9,000 euros. Whereas maximum is 22,000 euros. 9,000 euros to 22,000 euros. You know what that is. You know how much that is. Even when I check the cost of living in this particular place and convert it, is money. You know how much that is in NAIRA. Yes. So what will actually affect your basic salary is your level of experience, your qualification, your all of those things. That's what it's gonna. But the minimum is 9,000 euros to 22,000 euros. So, and then another thing about these packages, they give you location allowance. I tell you that they're begging air, joy, dark. People when they say no exam, just be coming. They give you location allowance of up to 7,000 euros. What did I say? 7,000 euros. Yes. Give medication, allowance, location allowance, 7,000 euros. Then we have other benefits that comes with. That's why I told you basic salary. That's that one is sure. Then we have other allowances that actually comes with it, like free medicals, and those allowances that used to come with packages like that. But then those ones, they are also free allowance. Let's focus on the main D. Don't put money allowance. The main D is a lot salary. You're gonna lower important you. So, and another thing about this package is they can give you up to 2 or 3 years. They can give you up to 3 years contract, and the contract is very flexible, up to 3 years. So if you are going to this country, just know that your 3 years is stable, at least for the next 3 years, before you think of what needs to move. And again, and that's what I would say is, when I went through my research, that okay, why are people not coming to this place? The first thing is they made their entry requirements very, very difficult, so it really scared so many people. That kind of thing. It scared people and all of that. So then they were like, I don't want to go with what this country is saying. Me as a province, or me as an area, me as a village, this is my own rule. Me, I need people. So they now scrapped that and made it more flexible for foreigners to actually come into their country. So there is nothing wrong with the area at all. What scared foreigner away is their state requirement for foreigners. And me, in as much as this country can give you like 3 years contracts to come and work with them directly, direct hire from Nigeria or anywhere, in as much as they can give up to 3 years. See, you can get there. Imagine you earning like, no, let's leave the highest pay, because of course they will assess you based on your education, your requirements, and all of that, right? That's what they used to assess you. Imagine earning minimum 9,000 euros in a country. Please, where are you going again? But I don't have anything against if you are going anywhere. You can stay there. You might not like it. You can go another place. You can go to another place. But this just me saying, this is another country that they value the experience. If you are trying to move to any other country or any other province, any other place, oh, I have 3 years experience. The way they go pamper, you know what? Because they know that they are one cocoa, one Russian more. entry requirements, like it's one of those top sweet countries as well that people don't used to put mind. But then, you know where people used to focus on now, that's the UK have overshadowed every country. So nobody is putting mind, what if, like that. So to me, nothing is wrong with this country. You can decide to stay there permanently, and if you don't like it in 3 years, you can decide to move to any other country as well, using the experience that is there. You can use it as stepping stone. But I mean, maybe because I'm an immigration person, there is nothing wrong with this country. I wish I can just say the name, because one of the things we look out for moving to a country is peace of mind, safety, lights, free medicals, and they have free medicals for you too as their worker. Free medicals. I have no detail. Okay, so to tell you the name, I've not yet finished in the pegs, so because I have to tell you the requirements. To tell you the name of this country that tell you to come. No exam, just come. I'll charge you just because I'm just nice like that. I'm just gonna charge you 300,000 naira. 300k last time. Give me 300k like this. And I tell you that even if I tell you the name, you have to be looking for the village and be the province, but I will not stress you. Give me 300k. I will send you the direct link of the particular village or province. Now I'm just using village in that sense. I'll send you the link because if I just say, oh, is this country? You go Wakataya. You go there, check out one by one. You're not gonna see. So once you pay me my referral fee, I'll send you the direct link to where you're gonna apply. You will see the village, you see this, everything. You're gonna do everything there. You will see it with your eyes. No exam required. Don't be say I go bring them. You understand? So I've told you my requirements and everything, my fee. But the thing is, unfortunately, you know, things like this that are sweet, they will shout. There's one place that is gonna hook you in the place. So where this thing is gonna hook you is in as much as exam is not required. I'm sorry to tell you that exam is not required, but interview is required. Yeah, Masalo. So you want to go collect 9k euros per month. Oh, that's interview. Oh, steady. Interview is required. But me, I feel like if you've come this far in your life, interview should not be something that is scaring you. Right? What you're just gonna do is you're just gonna be doing so many practice, how to speak English, how to comport yourself, how to, So I'm not sure interview should be anything that should scare you at this point to go ahead. Minimum 9k, maximum 22k euros per month, not yearly, per month. Yes, that salary is per month, in a month. So interview is required, unfortunately. They cannot just say Tifutewema Bona. So yes, so before the interview, the first step is you're gonna send your documents. So what are the documents that you need? You need your CV to give details of everything you've been doing in your entire life. You need your degree certificate. Then you need your transcripts from school. And then you need, unfortunately, sorry, no exam is required, but then you need at least 1 year minimum post experience. Like after you got your degree like this, 1 year minimum. So this 1 year experience can serve as your internship year. It can serve as your internship or foundation year. You need at least 1 year experience. Then the next document that you need, unfortunately, sorry, is you need your license to practice. Yes, not like license to practice like that. Not like, but I feel like to just be on the best part, in as much as you can use your internship certificates, but just to be on the safe side. I'm charging for this. Not like you should go there and you should say it's better to carry your license. You need your license to practice, like the license you'll be using in the country you are or in the country that you studied. Any license. And which license is this? medical doctor license. So this pathway is for medical doctors only. So one of my senior colleagues reached out to me early last year, to check countries that they don't require exams, the exam is not expensive and all of that. So when I dive right into research, I realized that most of these countries that don't require exams, they now require exams because the pathway is now popular. So this is me telling you, when you get this, like when you come and pay for this country, if you like setting like make video, hey guys, have to move to this country. To introduce exam making. Is it people that know? Because the countries that don't require exams, they now require it because people will come and like, have to move to this country. This country does not require exam. Now they start asking for exam. So do what you wish with this information. So this pathway is for medical doctors only that they've done their internship here, they have their license to practice, whether in their home country, whether in any other country like that. So these are the basic requirements. That is all. Any other requirement that was stated in this thing is optional. So if you have your postgraduate, this thing is a plus. If you have your this thing, so yeah, so like I said, I've told you the salary range from 9,000 euros to 20,000 euros. So they are going to be basing that salary based on your experience. For example, maybe you just finish your internship here and you already have your license, so it can be like that's 9k scale or 10k scale. So if you have like 2 years experience, so another thing that will actually affect your salary is your specialist training. So maybe if you started your residency already in Nigeria or any other country, your specialist training, your number of years, your postgraduate training, tack like that. So those are the factors that will actually affect your salary scale. But then if you are just an internship doctor, that is absolutely fine. In as much as they have pathway for doctors that they've not done their internship. But when I went through the requirement, I realized that as a foreign trained doctor, you will not be able to actually certify that requirement. So the one that I know that you'll be able to certify is the one that require you to have your internship and your license. So that's all. So if you're interested, you can send me a mail, you can send me a DM, and I cannot wait to have you guys on board. In as much as I didn't mention the name of this country, I told you to pay me a fee, to send the link. I didn't mention the name of the country, the name of the village, and all of that. I understand that you might have some questions, some doubts. Excuse me. The money I stated in this video is to tell you the name of the village, not like village. Okay, to send you the link, go to apply. Any other question you have regarding this pathway, regarding this way, I'm going to charge you for it. So how much will I charge if you have extra question or if you need extra information regarding this pathway? I don't know yet, depending on the type of question, depending on the type of help that or assistance you actually need. But then if you've come this far in your medical journey as a medical doctor, I trust you guys. I know that your popular is sharp proper. You can do it on yourself, do it on your own, do it by yourself. Any of the English, pick it. But then I understand that majority of you guys are actually very busy with maybe license exam, busy in the hospital and all of that. You don't have time to dedicate time to make this research, and that's why you pay people like us that has dedicated time to do things like this to help you. So if you're paying, I don't think there's anything bad paying for information if you know that you don't have time to dedicate and make this research. So I've told you, if I want to send you the link, I'll tell you the money. If you want extra information regarding this pathway, I'm gonna charge you. And my charges is depending on the question you're asking, the help you're asking, and that. So it's variable. Don't come and think you pay me the referral fee. I think no, I'm gonna help you to it's not going to work. Thank you very much for your understanding and all of that. So guys, that's today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye for now.